Hi people, I'm Lazarus and this is the first episode on the cast. I feel super happy and honored to be here. And today we have the pleasure to have with us the student David, who studies at Yema and also is the project of the Masters, the bilingual podcast of the Masters. So today we have the student Glitson David, who studies at Yema, and you probably don't know about a thing about him. He's extremely huge addicted to mathematics. And that's the topic that we're going to talk about today. So, David, how are you? Welcome to the first episode of the YoungCast.
Thanks for asking. It's a pleasure to be here today.
So, before we start, just hit the button below the video to subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up for my content like that. So, David, I know that you're extremely addicted to mathematics and that you like mathematics like your veins, So I heard about it, and I would like to ask you something. I would like to ask you about how to describe mathematics. How would you like to describe mathematics? Like, we know that you're so addicted to it, so I want to know about yourself, by yourself, what mathematics means to you.
So, this is a nice question, and so let me think. I like all parts of mathematics, but the one that catches my attention is topology, because topology is very, very, very hard.
Yeah, and it's great. That's a great answer about it. So it's incredible how do you like mathematics like that and how do you describe it. I feel like I'm not so good at it, but I kind of understand about it, So I wanted to ask you, how and when did you start to learn mathematics as a hobby, and how do you like it as a hobby, to make part of the day? So I want to know about you.
So, I studied mathematics in 2023, I guess, and then I fell in love with it, and I studied mathematics by principles. And so that's the answer.
Oh my goodness, that's perfect. It's incredible how to do that and how to start it because, and math isn't something like something that you can learn from one day to another. So that's wow. And I want to ask you something we know that today we have a lot of research, we have a lot of, have a lot of things that contributed and it's contributing to build what is known as mathematics today and what do you know about the principles and all that kind of stuff. And I want to ask you one more thing, there's other questions too, but I want to ask you this question specifically. I want to know about it. That's, what's your favorite mathematician and why?
My favorite mathematician is Isaac Newton because he created the integral and differential calculus, and he created classical mechanical in physics. So this is my favorite mathematician.
Wow, he was so smart, and he's also a physicist. So that's great. I think he's too intelligent. He's too smart too. It's too smart, and that's great. I think Isaac Newton just changed a lot of things that you know about the way that you just treat mathematics. So just part of this. I want to ask you, and I want to know about the answer. That is, today we have in Brazil and other countries, unfortunately, some low development and around the world, and knowing that people around the world are just suffering about lower education, they're not going to school, have no education at all, and that's kind of sad. And I want to ask you something about what advice can you give to those people who don't like math or struggle with it? So I want to ask you, and what advice can you give to people that is not going to school, but is kind of hard, is kind of finding a way to just crack this, this thing, just trying to learn, mathematics. So what advice could you give?
Oh wow, this is a nice question. And my answer is study hard, construct a relationship with mathematics, and study my principles. Yeah. So that's my answer for this question. And this is a nice question, in my opinion, in my point.
Yeah, it's a great point, and I think it's really valuable. And I think because sometimes you're lost in learning something new, and that's kind of upsetting, and you procrastinate a lot. So thanks a lot for coming, and we had the pleasure to have you with us today and know about mathematics, and that was a great conversation, and I knew something about it, and I just learned a lot of things about it, and I want to continue to learn about math because I always really interested. So thank you so much, and thank you for you to just follow us on this way, and don't forget to subscribe our channel, hit the button below, and give us a thumbs up for more content like that. So thanks a lot. Thank everybody. Bye.
Bye.